Alright, so I'm in Brooklyn, New York. The people held a rally in here, support of Trump, and you can see in here the people held a rally support of Trump. As you know, there is election November 3rd, and the people came out in the support of Trump.
And they have turned their backs on our police, and by turning their backs on our police, they have turned their backs on us. And we know what it's like to live in this Democrat-run city, and we don't want that Democratic leadership to run our country, and that is why we need to re-elect Donald J. Trump for president. Democrat leaders in this city that don't even know what the Constitution is. They will trick Jewish community gathers, I will send the police after you. Ironically, the same states we wanted to defund. And now, Mayor de Blasio is shutting down specific zip codes. He is shutting down Hasidic neighborhoods in our city. And that is discrimination. And I'm not Jewish, but I will always stand with my Jewish brothers and sisters and say because this is the United States of America, and all of our rights are equally protected. And now we have a president, Donald Trump, who is the best friend of the Jewish community that we have ever had. He moved the embassy to Jerusalem. He created 3 historic peace deals, and he's not done yet. The best is yet to come. And that is why we need 4 more years of President Trump, because we have lived under Democratic leadership. Under Democratic leadership, and let me tell you, this is not the Democratic Party of our grandparents who came to America for a better life. This is the Democratic Party of socialists and communists, the party that they fled to come here to America. And this is why we need to take a stand right now. Because this election is about law and order versus anarchy. It's about standing up for what it means to be an American and our rights and our freedom. And standing up for the American dream. And I'm so excited to stand here in my city that is joined for President Trump alongside so many members of the Jewish community because we believe in our country, we believe in our president, and we will fight for 4 more
Everyone that's enjoying this evening has one person to thank, and that's Joel Fisher. He's the one who took care of the entire New York City part of this thing. I have no idea where he is, but wherever he is, let's give him a round of applause. He's right over here hiding. Everybody. All right, guys, I need everyone to quiet down for a minute. There's a reason for this. I need everyone to quiet, please. Everybody quiet down. A lot of people here are from Brooklyn. I would like, everyone please be quiet. I would like everybody that is from Brooklyn to please welcome the hundreds of people from Rockland County that came to be with here tonight. I want to thank Andrea for being here. I've actually had a long relationship with her, with doing a lot of work for the Manhattan GOP. There's a great club in Manhattan. If you guys are interested, you should take a look at it. It's the oldest Republican club in the country, Young Republicans Club. So we're just having a great time. The number of patriots here tonight warms my heart, and it's great to see such a large crowd in Brooklyn, New York. The next speaker is someone I have met fairly recently, but quick friends are sometimes made that way. He was a senior advisor to Donald Trump's 2016 campaign. He then joined the administration as the assistant communications director for surrogacy. Am I correct to that? Something like that. Okay. He is now a strategic advisor for the U.S. President Donald Trump's 2020 campaign and is the co-chair of Jewish Voices for Trump, which basically means all of you guys. So let's all give a Jewish welcome to Boris Epshteyn.
All right! Hello, New York! Hello, my people! Hello, the Jewish people! Right off the bat, let's go. 4 more years! 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 I bring greetings to the President of the United States, Donald J. Trump! This is the greatest president and the greatest friend of the state of Israel, the Jewish people, in the history of this country. Donald J. Trump promised he would move the U.S. Embassy to Jerusalem, and what did he do? He moved the embassy. Promises made, promises kept. He recognized Jerusalem as the capital of the state of Israel, and he recognized the Golan Heights as Israeli territory. Promises made, promises kept. Donald J. Trump ripped up the no good, terrible, horrible Iran deal. Donald Trump stands up to Iran while Barack Obama and Joe Biden send billions of dollars to Iran. Do you want money to go to Iran? Do you want a president of the best friend of the state of Israel? Just a few weeks ago, I had the honor of being at the White House when President Trump was the linchpin of the historic Abraham Accords, which was a peace deal between Israel, the UAE, and the Kingdom of Bahrain. The Arab world is turning toward Israel and away from Iran. And just a few days ago, Sudan joined in a peace deal with Israel as well. That is what is happening. This president is championing Israel, and he's isolating Iran. Now let's talk about what's happening at home. 4 more years. 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 President Trump has safeguarded the American people, the Jewish people, all across the world. He took out the horrible, disgusting terror leader, Qasem Soleimani. Just the ring was left from Qasem Qasem Soleimani. The man responsible for hundreds of American deaths was absolutely annihilated. 4 more years. All right. Now let's talk about the domestic front. Let's talk about the domestic front. I was in the White House when President Trump signed the executive order on combating anti-Semitism. From here on out, get those flip flops high, get them high, get them high, get them high. From here on out, anti-Semitism will be forever recognized as a hate crime, as it should be. President Trump is stomping out anti-Semitism on college campuses and universities because from now on out, anti-Semitism is a hate crime under Title VI. President Trump signed the Never Again Holocaust Education Bill into law to provide funding for Holocaust education for our young children and the younger generation, to make sure that the slaughter of the Jewish people, the 6 million Jews slaughtered in the Holocaust, never happens again. Never again. Never again. Never again. Never again. Never again. Never again. President Trump signed the JUST Act into law to make sure that it is easier for the victims of the Holocaust and their children to get restitution. That is who he is. He is the greatest champion of the Jewish people in the state of Israel in the history. And let's compare that with Joe Biden. Joe Biden met with a horrible anti-Semite, Jacob Blake Sr. Kamala Harris met with a horrible anti-Semite, Jacob Blake Sr. Kamala Harris called Jacob Blake Sr. a member of an incredible family. Joe Biden allowed for Linda Sarsour to speak at the Democrat National Convention. That is who the today's Democrats are. And you know what? All of you, all my people, the Jewish people, have to look no further than the city where the disgusting anti-Semitic Bill de Blasio has been targeting our people.
Did you hear my no joke?
Fire! We're not taking easy on that one, okay? That's getting too hot. Fire de Blasio! Fire de Blasio! Fire de Blasio! Get the flags high! Get the flags high! Hey. Bill de Blasio didn't show up here today to try to stomp this out, did he? Let me ask you this question. Why are Black Lives Matter protesters allowed to dance in the streets, to loot and to riot, while our people cannot celebrate Sukkot and honor the dead? Why is that? Because Bill de Blasio is an anti-Semite. He's a far-left radical anti-Semite. And Andrew Cuomo is allowing him to do it. You better believe it. And you know what? Some people in the secular community, they say, oh, well, that's just the Orthodox. But you know what? It starts with the Orthodox, and then they come to the rest of us. We cannot allow far-left radical anti-Semitism to take root. 4 more years. 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 Louder. 4 more years. 4 more years. 4 more years. I always say, there's disgusting anti-Semites on the far left.